Davenport.com, and I just want to do this quick live video. I won't hold you up. I haven't done a live for a little while, and I actually had a couple of people saying, where are you? What's going on? And so I wanted to just say I am here, and I have actually been in the lab, so to speak, working on some really exciting stuff. And so specifically what I wanted to talk to you about today was email marketing, because I learned very early on that we needed to be building a list if we wanted to have a business, and I wanted to turn this into a full-time business with a full-time income. So I learned very early on through watching Ray Higdon how important it was to build an email list. And I don't care what platform you're on, whether you're doing social media, if you look at all the big people, Ray Higdon, Nadia and John Melton, Eric Worre, Tony Robbins, they all have an email list. So that is a whole different subject for another live video. But this specifically is I wanted to talk to you about. This is for people who are actually already building an email list. And if you're in business, it is just an absolute necessity. And just as an example, I bought a cushion the other day. I went into a shop. I wanted this specific cushion for my bed, because I'm staging the house because we're looking to sell it. And I bought a cushion. Now, I could not walk out of that shop without them asking for my email address and my phone number. So every business has got an email list, and if you're not working on that email list, then you're really doing yourself a disservice, and you're actually leaving money on the table. So I've just got a few statistics here. You may have heard, most people have heard the money's in the list, right? But the fortune's in the follow-up, okay? So specifically today, what I've been working on behind the scenes is the follow-up. And just a couple of statistics here for you. You may have heard this one, is that for every dollar spent on email marketing, an average of $44 in return on an investment is realized. So if you can get your email marketing on point, then you're looking at generating, upping your income quite a bit. And I'm all about automation. I'm automating my traffic campaigns, and I'm looking to heavily automate my email campaigns. And so some people might think of the word automation and think, oh, that sounds really cold. And I disagree with that, because I think that a lot of people come onto your email list and they are somewhat cold. They can be targeted to your niche, but they still don't know who you are. And I think regardless of whether you are building on social media or through email, you still have to have that know, like, and trust factor. And it's about being able to build up that know, like, and trust factor quickly and through very specific ways. So there's another statistic here that I wanted to tell you, which is that email has a median ROI of 122%. So your return on your investment with your email list is 122%, which is 4 times higher than other marketing formats, including social media and including direct mail. So social media, yes, it's important, but I still, you've got to be driving them back to your email list. So is it a case of build it and they will come? And I really think in this day and age, it's just not. So if you look at yourself, like, how many lists are you on? Like, we all subscribe to our top earners lists, right? So we can see what they're doing and how they're doing things. So how many lists are you on, and how many email addresses have you got? So I see, I've actually seen top earners who have got between 5,000 and 10,000 people on their email list, and I've been on webinars where I've been able to see them show their screen, and a lot of people go, oh wow, look how many people you've got on your email list. And then you see the screenshot there of how many people have actually opened the email. And sometimes it's not even 1%. So it's like you've got 10,000 people on your email list and you've got 200 people opening it. And so that was what I found. I was building my email list and I was feeling great, you know, build that list. Oh, I'm getting so many people on my email list, but are they opening? And are they opening it and are they clicking on it? And so what I've been doing, and I'm not comfortable with putting out an ebook or a cheat sheet yet because I'm in the experimentation phase, and I'm really only run a couple of traffic campaigns with the system. But the thing is that everybody on your list is not at the same stage of their journey. So you get them on their list specifically from a few different things. You can either ask them to come onto your newsletter, or you can send traffic to an offer, a tripwire offer, or you can have a lead magnet, right, which is a freebie, and they come on board for that. Now, every single person that comes on is going to be at a different stage. So if you're sending out one email to that entire list of people, a lot of people aren't even going to open the email because they're just not, it's not relevant. The email's not relevant. So what I've been doing is I've been sending out series of emails, and then I've been segmenting. And I've been segmenting based on what the person on the other end of the email is wanting to know about. So if somebody comes onto your list and you've given them a free Facebook cheat sheet ebook, and then you start emailing them about SEO and technical stuff like tracking, and they've come on your list because they wanted a Facebook information, then they're never going to open that email, right? It's not relevant. So what I'm doing is I'm sending people off, like I'm sending people down a little bit of a tunnel, and then I'm sending them off in different tunnels as to what they're actually interested in. So if they already are in an opportunity, there's no point in hammering away at them your opportunity when they're already in an opportunity. But they may want to know about how to send more traffic to their opportunity. They may want to know how to rank their website on Google. Do you know what I mean? So and by segmenting that means that your open rates are going to get higher, and your click-through rates are going to get higher, your engagement's going to get better, your deliverability is going to get better, and you have just an all-round better experience, and the person on the other end really feels like you're talking to them specifically. And that's happened to me. Lately I've bought a couple of courses from people that I have never even seen on Facebook. You know, people buy off email, but you have to talk to them as if you are in their mind, and the person's like, well, oh my goodness, she's just, hitting the nail on the head. This is exactly what I want to know about, and for the last 4 days she's been sending me this information, exactly what I want to know about, and then bam, you've got them. And so to me that is a really powerful way of sending out an email list. So if you're just joining, I'm just really talking about why I haven't been on Facebook Live. I've been working on this, on my email strategy. I'm very interested in automation, and I'm very interested in sending relevant emails to my email list. Emails that they want to know about. So value-based emails, content that they want to know about, and then sectioning them off inside my autoresponder, down those other rabbit holes to a result down those other paths, if you like. And so I've just done a couple of different traffic runs, and I'm really pleased and excited because my open rates have 5 times increased, and I've had 2 sales over the last 2 days that are purely from my email list. And so that was from one person that's came on a month ago, and that was another person that came on back in January. And so for me, if you can leverage your email list, and you don't have to have a big email list, like I know people that have won affiliate contests, based on just sending out a specific information to 200 very hot leads. But these leads have been segmented, so it's about relevance, and it's about sending the value that they want to know about inside those emails and giving them solutions that they choose, basically. So you're not just, let me give you another statistic that I saw today. Triggered emails. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Triggered emails. So listen to this. 624% higher conversion response on a triggered email compared to a batch and blast email. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, it's not about sending one email to 2,000 people and 50 people opening it. It's about sending emails to, you might have a series, a sequence, right? So you've got a sequence of emails first off that tell you a little bit, I could go into it. I'm going to go into it when I do, I'm going to do a little ebook about it on how to develop this first follow-up. But they go along a sequence, right? And then it's like, do they want to learn about a money-making opportunity, or do they want to know how to drive traffic to their own opportunity? So you send them off a branch into a branch of your autoresponder into what they actually want to know about. And that's how you provide the value, because we've all got so many email addresses, and I'm getting emails from top earners as well, but I'm not even opening half of them because I don't want to learn about what they're necessarily teaching me, wanting to show me, And so when that happens, your deliverability goes down, you end up in the spam folder. So you've got to be a little bit smart, and you've got to, quite frankly, get into a bit of testing and a bit of tracking. But I'm prepared to do that because I want to automate this process, and I want people to get emails that want to get my emails. I don't want to keep hammering emails out to people that don't want to get it. So that's why I have not been around too much. And also the other thing I wanted to say was, if you are on my list, I am doing some major shuffling around at the moment. So there's a good chance that you might get some double ups. And if you were on my list and you're not any longer, that's probably because I've cleaned you off my list. So that was the other thing I wanted to say, is that if you're sending out emails, you can go in. I've got a blog post about it, a video training on it. If you need it, just let me know. But if nobody's opening your emails for a month, you've been sending them emails for a month and they're not opening them, they're not likely to open them. So you need to get them off your list. And I know that you worked really hard to get that lead, which is another reason why I'm a big believer of not spending all your time generating the lead, because it's not about the lead, it's about the end result. And so if they're not opening that email, you've got to get them off your list, because it'll hurt you in the long run, because it affects your deliverability. So there's lots to consider, and that's the track that I'm going down. And I'm sort of laughing to myself, because I don't know about you guys, but when you first start, they tell you all you have to do is share the opportunity. You're just sharing the opportunity, and as you go along and you delve into it, you realize that you've got to put on all these different hats. You've got to learn the prospecting and the marketing and the email and the tracking and the advertising and the traffic and this and that and webinars and so forth. So there's a lot to it, and it does take a little bit of time to to find your groove, I really do think that it takes a bit of time. So that being said, I hope everybody's having a great day. I am seeing some really good results with this method. If you are building a list and you're interested in knowing a little bit more about the type of follow-ups that I'm going to be going into, that I am delving into, it's really exciting. I'm getting a lot more engagement. I'm getting people replying to my emails quite a lot more than what they used to. You know, thank you so much. I really like the info. I had one person say, you know, you haven't quite got your link right, fix your link. I've had another person, you know, like it's just, and it's because I'm sending relevant information to them. It's information that they specifically want to hear. So there is a bit in the setup. I'm going to, like, obviously I'm going to be doing some more traffic with this. It is the road that I want to go down. I really do like the email marketing side of it, and I want to go, you know, I'm going to be diving a lot deeper and tweaking as I go these follow-up sequences that also branch off to other follow-up sequences that people want to know about. And so I'm giving my email subscribers the option to learn more, and basically when they trigger, they open it or they click on a link that triggers them off to another list where they go down another sequence of information and value-based content based on what they want to know about. So, bit of a long-winded explanation there, but if you want to know more about it, or you want to, you know, perhaps, you know, I urge you to have a look at your email list and go into your Aweber or your GetResponse or whatever. Have a look at your subscribers, and then look at your open rates from your previous month or so. Have a look at your, you can click on the percentage, or you can click on the numbers and work out, you know, how many people are actually opening up your emails, you know, with, you know, like if you're sending it to 2,000, like say you got 500 people on your email list, right? And you're sending out an email and you're only getting like 15, 20 people open, then you've got to do some adjustments. And so that's exactly what I'm talking about. So if you want to know more information about that, please drop a comment or send me a message. I haven't got like a cheat sheet or anything done up yet, but I'm seriously thinking about doing it because it's actually made quite a difference to my email marketing, and that's the track I'm going down. I love it. It's all about stories, emotion, hooking them to the next email. There's a lot to it, but it's working. So if you want to know more about that, just let me know, and I will keep you posted again. And until next time, have a fantastic weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, especially my own. And I'll be talking to you on Sunday, Mum. And have a great weekend. I'm off to the rugby tonight. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.